What's goody to any and everybody who may be listening? Okay. I'm going to be try to be very quick with this message, but I am going to be talking about bullies. Okay, in particular, my bullies, which this was a phenomena that did not start occurring until after the experiments, until after the MK Ultra, after the torture um, of a child. Okay, now this started in elementary school, in public school. This bully, this was a girl. Okay, she was a big girl at that. She was probably in a higher grade than I. I had just entered into the school system. I was in kindergarten, and we rode the same bus. I would get on this bus every single morning, having to deal with this big old hippopotamus, telling me that I was musty. When I was just 5 years old at the time. I could not have been musty. Okay, but this had an impact on me. This would affect me for the rest of my life. This big old hippopotamus, more than likely a lesbian by now, because that's what she gave. It gave bull, dag. That's what it gave for me. Okay. Every day telling me I'm musty, or putting her hands on me in some way. I forgot. I think she used to pinch me or something like that. Every single day. Okay. Let's move on to the next bully. This is the most important one. Brandon Pegues, or Miss Miss Brandon Pegues, which, yes, I am misgendering him. Okay, not like it's anything wrong with being a girl. It's just that I know that it's gonna get up under that skin. Okay. Brandon Pegues. Now, this was a bully that occurred to me. I acquired this bully around the second grade. Okay, and we were living in a neighborhood by the name of Cinnamon Ridge in Raleigh, North Carolina. This was immediate. Like, I didn't do anything to this person except for show them love and taught them, which we're gonna be getting into that, because this bully, Miss Brandon Pegues, was one of the individuals whom I cared for and whom I taught during my days as teacher and the head of that coven, as he was with one of the witches in my coven. As well, there was a closeness between him, Brandon, or her, girl, and the individual whom I perceived as my counterpart, which it was most definitely not my counterpart, but we're going to be getting into that as well in a different message. Okay. For him to arise in this lifetime as my arch nemesis, Miss Brandon Pegues. That's who we're talking about. Okay. Not only did this individual bully me, second grade, a little frail, feminine boy is what he bullied, because he knew that he could beat me. As well, my energy had been bound up after all those experiments and MK Ultra and torture and all of that. Okay. I also encountered this individual in high school. Okay. I had just moved to the town of Garner. And I was hanging with a dude named Man and Jeffrey. Well, I was hanging with Man. Jeffrey was just one of Man's friends. I did not like Jeffrey either because that was another bully. Okay. But we're going to be focusing on Brandon Pegues right now. I encountered this individual again in high school. And we were all over this person's house, this dude named Chris, smoking reefer. Okay, chilling. I was actually surprised to see the individual Brandon, but once I saw him, all of those old feelings came surfacing back. And you know he had not changed an ounce because he decided that he wanted to put on a show. He decided that he wanted to bully me and punk me in front of all of these different males that we were around at that time, smoking that reefer, you know, in that cypher and things of this nature. Okay. I wanted to make this note, and I'm just going to leave this here because I don't feel like there's too much to say about it, except for this individual, Brandon Pegues, who played the role. He played a role, as an active role, as the bully of someone, mother, who nurtured him, who taught him in that past life where I was teacher and the head of that coven. He was very close. We were very close. And he was also close to the individual I perceived as my counterpart, but this was just an individual that I had married in that lifetime. Okay. The one thing about Brandon Pegues is that he surely kept his distance and played the role of bully. That was it. Okay. Now, there's going to be more that comes to the light about this individual, Brandon. This had to be recorded so that I can get to that. And we're going to be discussing it. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.